Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttrading-solutions.com on a Friday, 22nd December, right before Christmas. Last trading day before Christmas tends to be bullish. Everything's bullish, right? Yeah, the seasonality is kicking in. You know, we had a little bit of a air pocket on Wednesday. Let's get right into the charts. Everybody, again, subscribe to the newsletter. Hope everybody has a good holiday, by the way. Again, if you want to contact me, you know, obviously coming into the end of the year, it's, you know, been challenging for some, you know, but if you stick to the process, you know, got a good market. You just have to know, you know, lately it's been very choppy and so forth. But in any event, let's go ahead and get right into the charts and review the end of the week here. So we had core PCE this morning, and you know, obviously everything's coming in roses. You know, all the data's coming in, and nothing really upsets the market at this point. So looking at the charts, you saw we actually came down. This is that air pocket we hit on Wednesday, I think it was. Came right, literally right to the support, and you know, next day obviously grind higher. Again, it's been very kind of just stair-stepping higher. Again, all-time highs on the futures. SPX, SPY, cash, and the ETF still need a little bit more. I think the SPX still has about 50 points to go to all-time highs, but generally speaking, again, you know, just been, even this morning, got a little whipsaw because of the core PCE number, but generally, again, very bullish. Nothing to short against. You know, this obviously got a little bit of a pullback, this area here, but you know, right back up again. Looks like we're going to close kind of meandering. Literally, it's just been a grind meandering. Similarly with the Nasdaq, that's at all-time highs. You can see also we had that air pocket, came right down to a support area, and again, also just kind of grinding higher. Again, we had a little bit of another air pocket, gosh, about an hour ago, and then right back up again. You know, under the surface, there's still a bunch of stuff, as I keep talking about. You know, Nike just got crushed today. You know, Tuesday it was FedEx. So it's not all stocks are going up. I mean, that's the one thing. So just be careful on that. You know, that presents opportunities. We did try to sell some premium on Nike and took a small loss on that, but you never know with these stocks. I was actually surprised how hard they hit Nike, but you know, again, that's part of the challenge with some of these earnings plays. But you know, when you get them right, obviously you can have some big movers. So in any event, you know, Russell also kind of chopping around here. We are trying to get long. Looks like it's on the cusp of breaking out. We got about 100 points, another 50 points to the upside here on the Russell. Next level is probably all the way out to 2100 on the Russell. That's the only index that really still has some levels there. 10-year kind of just hovering around these levels here. Hasn't broken out yet. Also on the yields, you know, ultimately, I think we're going to head down to 372. This is a major support area, and we'll see what happens probably till the end of the year, maybe New Year. We have rates jumping right back up again. The dollar also very weak today. Did try to break down, but again, it's not getting a ton of follow through. This is again one of the challenges with the dollar. It looks like it's going to break down. Like here, it looked like it was going to break down, rallies. Even today, it looked like it was going to break down, right back up again. Looks like we're going to possibly form a little bit of a range here. The currencies, nothing really. The only standout on the currencies is the Swissy, which I talked to my members about this morning. That looks like it's you know, touch the new high and then maybe want to pull back. Also, gold looked like it was going to rally this morning, and and then just basically hit a level and came back down. So this level here in gold that I had highlighted here looks like it is pulling back a little bit here. So yeah, again, very, no, the breakout didn't work. We'll see if, again, if the dollar cannot get any traction, then we're going to be back and forth on this as well. Nothing really going on with oil, just chopping around in here around the 75, 73. Possibly this weekend, with the extended closing. We don't open till Christmas Day, so it's going to be a lengthy close. We may have some gaps on the energy sector. Also, I mentioned the other day that looked like nat gas is up, poised to break out. You can see clearly hitting these resistance levels here, and it seems to me, this, especially this pullback being shallow, seems to me like it's ready for a breakout. How far it goes, probably 275, and then eventually $3. But you can see this is really setting up for a nice breakout. If you wanted to wait for the breakout, buy the pullback, or maybe get into boil calls or something like that, maybe something for you guys to look at. Pretty much everything else, grains, nothing really to talk about, just all kind of chop on the grain markets. You can see the soybeans, just nothing. This is very unusual too, by the way, for the grain markets to be just kind of meandering here. So, it's been a bit of a challenge unless you're looking elsewhere. There's a bunch of stocks. We're in Nvidia, we're in AMD. You saw Nike, all this kind of stuff. So there are some opportunities, but have to be very, very nimble, very selective, especially with the futures markets the way they are. Even with the indexes, you get one shot, and we're not really getting pullbacks to quality levels. Even this morning, you can see just generally kind of just a very, very choppy environment. Still clearly very bullish. So we'll see what, going into the end of the year, probably go to all-time highs. And then, I think starting next year is going to be very, very tricky. So in any event, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a great holiday, a great Christmas. And let's see, Tuesday is the day after Christmas. So I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll see what happens. Again, typically bullish into the holidays, Santa Claus and all that. We'll see if that pans out. But until then, everybody have a wonderful holiday, and we'll talk to you soon. Again, if you want to contact me, support@transparenttrading solutions.com. Okay, have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Take care.